First opened in the millennium year of 2000. There's a look at Comerica Park here in Detroit. Today, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Detroit Tigers. MVPs Cabrera and Donaldson swing for the fences next on the show. Harold, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
This is one of those scary streaks, because if you don't sit there and say, that's it, fellas, let's cut it off, we need a win right now, before you know it, you trickle into finding yourself in bad habits and losing a lot of games. So those little short streaks, those are the scary ones.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Curtis Granderson.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Martin on the move. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. At the plate, Bones. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Curveball down and in, misses. Ball 2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, number 1. Jose Iglesias.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0 to third. Donaldson's there, and he's retired, 1 away. Standing in, Leonis Martin. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or 2 in this one could put him up over the top. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled. The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. In there, and it's 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Stepping in, Nick Castellanos. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. In there, no balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
You got to be thinking he's going to throw that changeup eventually.
And we'll have to leave it there. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
Donaldson.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Martin. He can't get to it. This one's down. At the plate, Andrew McCutcheon. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Castellanos moves over. Makes the play, one away. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. First pitch coming, here it is. Runner at first here, one man out. Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. Into the box, Pedro Alvarez. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. From the stretch. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Martin is there, and he'll put it away. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
Throw on to first by Tulowitzki is in time for route number one.
Left fielder, Mikey.
Smoked on the ground left side. And just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. And the changeup is way low that time.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. James McCann is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Comes set with the 0-1. Line drive to center field. Granderson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Ready now, Troy Tulowitzki. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s.
Troy Tulowitzki.
Hit hard back up the middle. Iglesias is there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Now to the plate, Russell Martin. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cabrera in foul ground, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Striding in once again, Yonhervis Solarte. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Candelario is there, and they breathe. Into the box now, Alexi Amarista. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. And that's in there, base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitter's on base. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Iglesias. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. Lifted in the air out to center field. Granderson's after it. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. The relay throw, and he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
Center fielder
Leonis Martin is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Miguel Cabrera comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Bautista has a read on it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game. Digging in to try it again, Nick Castellanos. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder, Curtis Granderson.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And the pitch. Chopped weakly up the first base line. To his left, Cabrera, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now batting, Bones comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2. This is pulled into right, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Donaldson. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. There to take it is Cabrera, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Andrew McCutchen.
He's set. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So striding forward now, Victor Martinez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. Swing and a liner, but this is going to get foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Granderson. He's got it 1 away. And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. A base hit in his first trip.
Mikey.
And look out as that one ran in and got him. Stepping into the box, Jeimer Candelario. First time up, he went down looking. And that's in there for a strike. Slurve, and he jumps ahead here 0-2.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Hit on the ground to third. To second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Alexi Amarista. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. In to score, the runner from third. The runner from first crosses the plate. That makes it a 4-0 ballgame. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Swing and a line drive. This is line to left. McCutchen is going to have room out there as he puts. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Jose Bautista.
Line towards center field. Martin is right there, 1 down. Striding in, Pedro Alvarez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Slow bouncer to the right side. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Digging in, Troy Tulowitzki comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And Tulowitzki lifts this ball down the left field line, but it'll wind up hooking foul back up into the seats. And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike. Now the pitch. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Leonis Martin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder, Leonis
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Around second. He's on his way to third. And the throw in gets away from him. And he'll make it to third with a triple. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune. Miguel Cabrera stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Now a swing, and Cabrera blasts this one out to deep left field. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Ready for another chance? Nick Castellanos. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Ball 1. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Hit hard on the ground to second. And there's his first base hit in this one. Digging in once again, Victor Martinez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Look out, 2-0 now. In there, 2-1. Here's the 2-1 home to Martinez. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. And he shoots this back into center field for a base hit. And he has some trouble with it. Castellanos is on his way home. And the tag from Martin. They got him at the plate. In now, Mikey Matsu. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. John Lackey is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. And Lackey will jump ahead with the slider here. It's strike 1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Bautista on the run. And he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And boy, the Tigers really have it going, as that's good for extra bases as well. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
The catcher, number 34.
Ready once again, James McCann. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he takes ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Looking to minimize the damage here. 3-0 now. Lackey comes set. Here's the 3-0. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple. Russell Martin now. He's 0 for 1 thus
Leading
far.
off for the Blue Jays, the catcher, number 55, Russell
And
Martin.
here's a fastball called for strike one.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting,
Ready once again, Yonhervis Solarte.
Yonhervis
0 for 2 on his
Solarte. line
thus far. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Gloved by Amarista. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ready for another
Now
chance.
the center
Curtis
fielder,
Granderson. 0 for
Curtis
2 here to
Granderson.
start the afternoon. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
Look, Matt, he's done a nice job getting those first 2 outs. I mean, look, this is a good hitting team. And now you got the 2-hitter coming to the middle of the order. But you can limit the damage by getting those first.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Digging in and looking for more.
Leading off for
Alexi
the
Amarista.
Tigers.
He's got a couple of
Second
doubles
baseman.
thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up.
Alexi
And a
Amarista.
fastball's in there for strike one. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And he fights him off here to foul this one over toward the right side, and it'll remain 0-2. That misses. 1-2.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
Now another 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land foul shy of the wall. Here he comes again. 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Bautista has a read on it. 1 out. Leadoff man retired now for the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Cold strike. 0-2.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. Here's Leonis Martin. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. And looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
He's right on that breaking ball. That's pretty good timing right there, especially falling up after a fastball.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Drilled on the ground is short. And that'll get on past Tulowitzki. It's a base hit. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with it.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires this. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup and the pitch. Bones is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
You know, he's throwing the ball so good today. He didn't get that pitch right there, but he's been getting most of the calls around the plate.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Ready for another shot now. Andrew McCutchen. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Mata ranging back. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And that misses, ball 1.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. The one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea.
Iglesias gets down to make the play. It's in time.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Nick Castellanos now. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Swing and a liner. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Down the first baseline. Alvarez is up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. Last time through was a base hit. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose.
Pedro Alvarez.
Ripped on the ground to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Here it comes. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Tulowitzki swinging and sends one out to shortstop. On to first, and Tulowitzki grounds out here. 2 away. Digging in once again, Russell Martin. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Fouled straight back. Lifted in the air to center. Martin is after it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Now a swing and a fly ball.
Candelario.
And it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high. Now the pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. And a good two-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2.
He's going to want that back. I know he's got 2 strikes, but that was a hanging breaking ball. He fouled it off to stay alive, but I think he thought he should have put that in play.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Granderson on the move. But he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon. Digging in to try it again. James McCann. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. James McCann is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Lifted in the air to center field. Granderson is under it. 2 gone. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Daniel Stump comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. And it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Slapped hard the opposite way. Castellanos is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. It is Curtis Granderson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Steve Pearce will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it. Matuk makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Bones, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is, Miguel Cabrera. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one. Really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
1 run on 3 hits, 2 errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Our paid attendance at Comerica Park this afternoon. A sellout of 40,000. The Tigers thank you for attending today's game and remind you to buckle up and drive home safely.